So the Panthers, they playing the Kraken tonight, and I tell you what, boy, if the Panthers do anything like the Dolphins did last night, I'm going to put the boot right up the Kraken their ass.
We're hanging overtime! We're hanging overtime! We're hanging overtime!
Let's go Panthers! Let's go Panthers! Let's go Panthers! Let's go! Go!
Puck drop. And 3, 2, 1.
Let's go Panthers! Let's go Panthers! Let's go Panthers! Let's go! Go!
Hi, Panther fans. It's 9:47 at night, and I'm starting the intro to this shouldn't be legal. This really shouldn't be legal. So, I know most of you probably aren't, football fans, and certainly not Dolphin fans, but I'm sure that you're aware that I am, and I'm sure that you're aware what happened to the Dolphins last night. So the reason I bring that up is because if you watch this channel over the years, especially like 16, 17, 18, you know I can get pretty animated when my team does stupid shit. There might be some residual effect from what the Dolphins did to me last night. So I'm humbly requesting two things. Number one, Panthers, cut me some slack. Just get a nice easy 2 points tonight. That's number one. Number two, should the Panthers do anything remotely close to what the Dolphins did last night, in advance, I apologize for who knows what's coming out of my mouth about 1:30 a.m. tomorrow morning. Let's get 2 points. All right, so it's no score after one. We had a power play. We didn't do anything with it. We're leading the shots 9-3. Other than that, okay, I'm grateful that the team is winning, but damn, can they play some boring hockey, especially at like 10:30 at night. It's just, I got a bad feeling, to be honest with you, because we're doing that thing where we're dominating. We're shooting the puck right into the goalie, and Seattle's really had no chances at all, which pretty much means I would be willing to bet. I'll be willing to bet this Dr. Seuss receipt that came off of Bannon over here that Seattle's going to score first. What do you want? It's late, man. Come on. We should be asleep by now. What'd I tell you? 1-0 Seattle after one. Now, see, I don't want to go off because it's still only the end of the second period, and it's likely that if I lose my mind here, Panthers will get 6 in the third period, make me look like an idiot. So maybe I should go off. We've had 3 power plays. I think we might have 1 shot on goal in the 3 power plays. And last week, Maurice was asked about the power play, and basically, I'm going to paraphrase his response, but basically he was like, I'm not that worried about it. It doesn't have to be the best part of our game. No, it doesn't have to be the best part of your game, but you need it to be functional. We are losing a game on the road to a team that we should not lose. We've had 3 power plays, 1 shot. I think we had 1 shot. Might have had a shot right there at the end of the 3rd power play. It's not acceptable. I don't want to panic. I don't want to freak out. It's just, well, we can't lose this game. And just as a collective over however many games, with the exception of the couple of times we get 5 goals like we did the other night because of 2 empty nets, most nights we're getting 2 goals. Now 2 goals would probably win this game tonight, but the offense is just, they can't just all suddenly suck. I don't know if it's Maurice has just got them tightened down so much on defense that they just can't score at all. There's just nothing. There's no zone entries. There's no creativity. There's lots of passing on the power play. Lots of passing on the power play. Past that, if you ask me what are we even trying to do on offense, I couldn't tell you. I couldn't tell you, because if you wanted to say we're trying to take shots and then get rebounds in front, if that's what we're trying to do, we sure as hell ain't doing it. Matthew Tkachuk is completely invisible. I don't even see him on the ice. Completely invisible. Bennett, completely invisible tonight. Don't even get me started on Lundell. I'm sure Paul will bring out the line blender. Now, I'll say this, since it's start of the third period coming up, what I would like to see is Lundell, Barkov, Reinhart, Verhaeghe, Bennett, Tkachuk, Stenlin with Luosterainen and Lomberg. That's what I would like to see. Even if it's just for the rest of this game, just to get something going. Because somebody has to start moving their legs. Don't do this to me, Panthers. Not after what my Dolphins did last night. Don't do this to me. Alright, so 4-0 Seattle. Before I even start, check the community posts on this channel if you're interested. We won't be live with the review tomorrow morning, 8 o'clock in the morning. There's a chance that I may take the next day and a half, like completely dark and off, because I've been fighting these migraines. And between the Dolphin game last night and this game tonight, between the stress of them and it's just a lot on me visually. I'm nauseous again by the end of this game. So it's possible that I might put out this recap and then you might not see me for a day and a half. So that might happen. I don't even have the energy to be just like yelling and screaming and disgusted, because I did that last night with the Dolphins. We just didn't show up. Panthers just did not show up tonight. Now overall, I'm not worried about certain players, but the complete ineffectiveness of Anton Lundell and Matthew Tkachuk is growing into a problem. You just can't have guys like that that are supposed to be big parts of your team just doing jackass. Nothing. I mean, Tkachuk got an empty net the other day, okay? But now we're, 27 games in? He's got 5 goals? What's that? I mean, that is... That's like a 15-goal pace. Lundell, I don't even know if he's on a 5-goal pace. It's bad. It's really bad. And consistently, and I mean, if there's one thing that this team is beautifully, almost damn near perfect at, it is rebound, puck is loose in front, and nobody gets to it. There's nobody getting to it. And Montour's not scoring, Ekblad's not scoring. The defense in general is not scoring, in part because a lot of the times the defense shoots the pucks and gets deflections or there's rebounds and somebody puts it in, and none of that is happening. Nobody is doing any of the dirty work in front of the net. Reinhart is scoring, and he's had a couple of goals in the front of the net. But in terms of like Montour shooting from the point and Bennett and Tkachuk causing a ruckus in the front and the puck ending up in the back of the net, nothing. Nothing. Now, nobody that covers the team is going to ask the questions. And even if they did, Maurice is probably just going to blow smoke up their ass anyway, saying he's not concerned about it. He's not concerned about the power play. He's not concerned about Lundell's lack of scoring. He's not concerned about a lot of things. And I grasp the part where we're second place, third place, second place, third place, depending on you want to count games in hand. That's fine. But we are riding Bob in terms of that's why we're in second or third place. Is Bubba. Okay? I mean, we gave up 3 goals and wasn't even close. It wasn't even close. We were never... I said it in the stream. I said it here in the first intermission. You saw it. We were out shooting them. It was like 9-3 at some point. But you knew. You knew it. I said it. You knew it. We all knew exactly what was going to happen. We all knew we were going to dominate that. And then somehow, some way, Seattle was going to find a way to put the puck in the back of the net. We had no response. Nothing. Nothing at all. At all. And Maurice tried to do the line blender thing, but there's only so much you can do when you have Lundell, Cousins, Tkachuk, not doing jack shit. Bennett, I mean, he's never been a big goal scorer anyway. He kind of depends on, the Tkachuk-Bennett thing is a thing, right? Luosterainen's not been bad, but he's been kind of inconsistent. He's been unnoticeable. We're winning games because of Bob, the defense, and Barkov, Reinhart, and Verhaeghe. And Larson, believe it or not because of Ekblad and not because of Montour. Nothing. They've still got no goals. I mean, not one. No, as in 0. How long have they been back? A month? No, I don't think it's been a month. It's been 2 or 3 weeks. Nothing. Just nothing. On one hand, like I keep saying with Stu, these are the same guys from last year, but are they really? I've gone back and forth on Tkachuk, and I don't know. I'm out of answers on what's going on with the dude. I mean, he was invisible on the ice tonight. Like, invisible. I don't understand. I've seen us play a bad period, right? Like Bubner said, nobody plays a full 60 minutes. But we had nothing tonight. We shouldn't be tired. I mean, we had to fly from Columbus to Seattle. I mean, eat a dick if that's what the problem is. No excuse for this. Now we got to go play Vancouver. Brutal. Seattle lost 8 in a row. We gave this goalie his first shutout. He had lost, 4, 5, 6 decisions? I forget what the stat is. Basically, the stats before the game were basically Seattle is ass. And we do what Panthers do. We do what the Panthers do. And while I'm not going to go crazy and say I'm overly worried about, I'm getting concerned about, like I said, okay? I mean, is Tkachuk just going to magically turn it on like come March? Right? Make it happen, but nowhere to be found. Nowhere to be found on the ice at all tonight. All right. It's late, and this has just been between the Dolphin game and this tonight. I am just had my full of sports right now, which is not good since I run 2 sports-based YouTube channels. But it's been a rough couple nights. This sucked. We were never in the game. We were dominating the first period. We were never in the game because we got 9 shots. I got a better chance of shooting from the couch and scoring than these guys do with half of their shots. And that's the other thing, man. I mean, the shots are just going right into the belly of the goalie. We had a couple good chances. Ekblad had 1 chance in front. We backhanded it. Kid made a good save. Nobody else really did much of anything. I can't think of any save other than that one that even looked like it was close. We hit the post a couple of times. And Maurice will tell you, well, we got goalie, we hit a couple posts, we're fine. You just never know with Maurice, man. I know that he doesn't like to panic, and certainly he earned the right to not panic after last season. However, need I remind you, it was Kachuk's dad calling us soft, and Maurice calling us a bunch of pussies in front of everybody on national TV in Toronto to find a little fire under these guys' ass. And, we've been winning because the defense is so good and the goaltending is so good that we kind of look stupid if Maurice, berated them and went all batshit crazy on them when we're winning 3, losing 1, right? But let's not pretend like a lot of those games that we're winning. I mean, we're winning 2-1, we're winning 3-2, but damn, it's not like we're winning 3-2 and we feel like we should have had 8 goals. You know what I mean? The offense is just not good. It's just not good. And if we can't go into Seattle and play this goaltender whose numbers were terrible, if we can't get 3 against this guy, what the hell are we going to do against Vasilevsky, Allmark, Swayman, Wall, Shesterkin? What are we going to do against those guys in the playoffs? We can't score now. As the season goes, scoring gets less. It gets tighter. Well, we can't get any worse on offense. All right. I'm going to go to bed. I'll make a community post on what schedule for the channel is going to be. But I kind of feel like I could use 24 hours off, to be honest with you. Fighting off the migraines takes a lot out of me because I end up with a lot of medication. So then my moods go up and down because the meds and everything. I don't like how I feel. And so maybe if I take a solid day off for the screens, day and a half, maybe that'll fix this thing. Because every time it starts to feel better, we get a game, and then so. And what the worst, if we're winning and it's exciting, it can help me get through it. But like I said, between what Dolphins did last night and this garbage that I'm going to end up staying up to 1:32 for tonight, just kind of makes you want to throw up in your mouth a little bit. So appreciate all the support, and I'll make a post. And at worst, it's just going to be a day off. So I'll see you guys soon.